Before the sun, before the moon, before the mountains were raised or the seas were born, there was Melian, a Maia, one of the immortal spirits who sang the music of the Ainur and helped shape the world at the dawn of time. But unlike the others, Melian would choose a mortal world, and in that world she would become queen, mother, and be forever known through the ages. In the beginning, Melian dwelt in Valinor, the blessed realm across the sea. She walked in the gardens of Lúthien, singing beneath the silver willows, as nightingales perched on her shoulders in silence. She served the Valar, especially Yavanna, the Queen of the Earth, and nurtured the growing things of Arda. Melian's spirit was powerful, yet gentle. She was wise beyond the measure of the Iluvatar, even among the Ainur. She was known for her beauty and song. But her heart stirred. She sensed change in the world beyond the mountains, something new unfolding, and so she departed Valinor. Melian crossed into Middle-earth during the years of the trees, before the sun and moon had ever risen. She came not in war nor in fire, but as a silent presence in the twilight forest, a living spirit of harmony and grace. And it was in those forests, near the waters of Queen Benin, the first elves awoke beneath the stars. Melian watched them, unseen, a guardian spirit drawn to their innocence and the beauty of this new world. Among the elves was Elwë, a lord of the Telerai. He was tall, noble, and beloved by his people. And one evening, as he wandered alone through the forest of Nan Elmoth, he heard a voice. He turned and saw Melian, and in that moment, time stopped. For years they stood together in silence, two beings from different worlds bound by love. When they returned, Elwë was changed. He became Thingol, the Great King, and Melian became his queen. They founded the Kingdom of Doriath, hidden deep within the forest of Beleriand. To protect it, Melian wove a magical barrier, the Girdle of Melian. This was an enchantment no enemy could cross, a shield of divine power born from her spirit. Inside Doriath, the elves thrived, and Melian, a Maia, ruled beside an elf, the only such union in all of the Tolkien's legendarium. Her wisdom shaped the politics of the age. She advised Thingol, and many came to seek her counsel. Even Galadriel, who would one day rule Lothlorien, learned from Melian in those early days. To Thingol and Melian was born a daughter, Lúthien. She inherited her mother's beauty and her power. Her hair was night, her eyes were stars, and her voice could enchant even the most hardened heart. She would go on to perform the greatest act of love in Arda's history, defying death itself to be with the mortal man, Beren. Lúthien would embody wisdom and love that she learned from her mother, Melian. Beren, a man who stole Lúthien's heart, sought Lúthien's hand in marriage. Thingol was enraged. He demanded Beren retrieve his Silmaril from the crown of Morgoth, a task no elf dared attempt. Melian warned her husband, "Do not meddle with the fates of the Valar. The Silmarils are cursed. They will bring ruin upon us." Thingol did not listen. Beren and Lúthien succeeded, however, and brought the Silmaril back to Doriath, but with it came doom. Thingol betrayed. The Silmaril drew greed, war, and destruction. Dwarves attacked Menegroth and the Thousand Caves of Doriath, and the kingdom fell into darkness. Melian was consumed by sorrow. With Thingol gone, her power faded. The girdle of Melian was broken, and she could no longer remain. She returned to Valinor, heartbroken. She had walked among mortals, loved one of them, and left with a deep pain from all that she had lost. Yet her legacy lived on. Through Lúthien came Dior, through Dior came Elwing, and from Elwing came Elrond and Elros. From Elros came the kings of Númenor, and through Elrond's daughter, Arwen, Melian's divine blood entered the house of Elisar. Melian gave up immortality for love. She ruled a kingdom of peace. She raised a daughter of legend and stood at the crossroads of fate. She was the only Maia to wed an elf, the only one to walk the line between divine and mortal worlds, and in doing so, she changed Middle-earth forever. Melian, Queen of Doriath mothers Lúthien, and the light in the twilight of Arda.